All right, I'm going to share my screen. Can you guys all see that? Okay. So first of all, I want to welcome every single one of you for being here, for just making time again to take away from your family and just learn more about coaching, more about body and what we do. Some of you will see it as a lifestyle influencer. I see it as more of like a coaching mentorship or just me being a mom, just trying to support my family and share all the good things that God's working in my life and that I get to do with this business, that I get to help serve and help people. And so this is just going to be a cool info session about what it is and how it works, the do's and don'ts of this business, and we'll get to the nitty gritty. So before we get started, and you can put it in the comment, you can respond, but let me ask you a couple of questions, okay? Have you ever recommended a restaurant to a friend? What about a pair of jeans or sunglasses? Have you ever posted anything on your social media? And the last thing is that's not on here because I see this a lot is have you ever posted a giveaway or commented or tagged a friend in a giveaway on an Instagram post or Facebook so that you could potentially earn a giveaway? For me, all of this was yes. And so if you answered yes to any of those, then this is 100% for you, right? Because we are I think we're definitely a community, a world where we want to give advice or share things, best deals, things that we love. And this is your opportunity. So what we are not, first and foremost, we are not experts. We are not salespeople. We don't need to know everything when we start. We don't need to even know everything at the end. We don't need to have a degree. We don't need to have a certification, and we don't have perfect goal weight bodies. Like those are things that you don't need to start this business. And the reason, let me be very specific on the experts in sale, the expert portion. We do have a lot of physical therapists that do this business. We do have a lot of nurse practitioners. I know quite a few people that are actually experts and actually have their doctorate and their degrees and do this business. But what's one thing that they can't do for legality purposes is they're not on Underbody's insurance. So as much as they know that this can help people and serve people, they can't say, this is what changed, this product saved my life, or this product is going to get you results. Like they can't have like a matter of fact because they're not supported or covered by insurance. And so if somebody if you were to do that or say that, right, that potentially could be false witness because of all that stuff. So those are things that we just got to kind of be mindful of as we're sharing this journey. And the great thing is you don't have to be those experts. We don't have to be those professionals in those fields. Coaching is not for the super fit. If any of you guys know my journey, I started when I was 6 months postpartum, not super fit. I was a college athlete who went the other direction after I got out of college. It's not just for outgoing extroverts. I may be a lot, I may seem a lot, but there are people who do really, really well that are soft-spoken and find their people that are introverts. This is not just for trainers or nutritionists. There's no high pressure sales, which is great because you get to decide how far you want to go in this business. You get to decide your sales goals and how you want to move the needle, right? There's no high risk or high cost. There's no monthly quotas to achieve. It's not a get rich quick scheme. You do have to put work and effort and encouragement into it. And there's no limit to success or rank. There's no limit to what you can do each month or year. And what I love about that is just because I'm your coach and you choose to do this journey, you could surpass me in this business. There's no ceiling for you. So things about our team goals, right? Our goal is to help people live their best life, to provide inspiration, accountability, and resources. We want to make you successful, right? We want you to live a healthy life where you're serving and filling your cup first. We want to help encourage you through your journey, right? We want to help other people do that. We want to give you free recipes and knowledge and training and access to all these resources to help better your life and those around you, right? We want to be your virtual bestie, to be quite honest, and help you chase your big goals and dreams and dream big. We want to help you get results. We want you to see physical results, mindset results. But my favorite part about this is I have met my best friends through this business, whether they were in my upline, downline, etc. Whether they made me income or did not. Some of my best friends come here. We get on Zoom, we FaceTime. My children know them. And it's a time where we can just really lean in on each other and just become a family. And that's kind of how I run my team. Is I want it to be this cohesive thing where we're not just in competition with each other, but we're going and growing together, right? And our last goal is to help other people embrace their life and feel confident, empowered every single day. We want others to just love the skin that they're in, break through all those barriers and insecurities. We want them to feel like they feel the confidence, be encouraged. We want you to shine in different ways, whether that's with your marriage, you as a parent, whether that's in your full-time job if you work, or if you're a stay-at-home mom. We want you to embrace and feel confident in everything. So a day in a life. First, it's self-love, share love, spread love. So no matter where you're at on this journey, it starts with you. So if you are not filling your cup, if you are not doing your workouts, if you're not taking your nutrition seriously, if you're not doing personal development, doing podcasts, reading a book, and helping yourself, there's no way you can help others. And there's times, don't get me wrong, are times where you're going to have moments and you're just going to need the support of your team to help you get through those hard seasons of life, and have other people pour into you, right? But the goal is that you are working on yourself first, in your journey first. The next part of this day in the life is sharing that journey, being open to posting on social media, being open to sharing with friends and family, being open to sharing what it's doing for you, the results, how the community makes you feel, and just being a light and sharing that with others, right? And then spreading love, duplicating that process, helping other coaches share, get the same results, helping other people share their journey, share their life, how everything is working within this business through social media, right? So a day in a life, from supportive relationships with clients who are ready to make a positive life change, right? I want my clients, this is something that I am super passionate about, is the connection piece of this business. I want my clients and I to feel like we can trust each other, go to each other for anything that we need, whether it's fitness or nutrition or not. It's creating that positivity that does not just affect your physical well-being, but the relationship well-being as well. And I run my business a little bit differently. I run a faith-based business, right? So for me, and not everybody has to run that way, I want to be very specific. Everybody can choose. And what's cool is when it comes to that, we have teams that focus on sobriety. We have teams that focus on holistic approach. Whatever that is, you get to build that relationship with your clients and be that positive life change in their life, right? You get to make a powerful impact on lives and those around you. So one thing that my mom noticed when we went back home to Nebraska is when I would see people in the store or see people outside of where we were going, and they would notice me, they'd be like, "Oh, Jerica, I've been watching your story and I'm starting on my fitness journey, or I'm starting on my nutrition journey." And so for me, I'm known as that fitness guru. And my mom's like, it's kind of weird that everybody has to bring that up in a conversation. But it's so fulfilling to me because I'm like, well, at least people know where they can go to and that it's a safe place to even have an open conversation, right? Which allows me to motivate and encourage others by sharing their own journey. I don't care if you're on a body journey or beach body journey. I don't care, whatever. My goal is to encourage you, whatever healthy journey you're on. Maybe you'll join me, maybe you won't, but it's my job to just encourage you and help be positive and uplifting, right? So the bonus of all that is to be able to grow and develop personally and professionally in this business, right? And we have so many training resources. We have so many guides. We have PDFs. Our upline is fantastic on not having us recreate the wheel. They give us all the resources. They give us all the access. They give us all the information. The company provides multiple trainings daily and weekly for us to continuously to grow and develop. They preach about not being stagnant and complacent in your business, right? Again, connecting with clients to ideal fitness and nutrition program. Our goal is to align fitness programs and nutrition. Sorry, I talk with my hands. Our goal is to align your fitness and nutrition programs specifically to an individual, right? I'm going to use Ashton on here as an example, and I hope that's okay with you, Ashton. We're doing a 20-minute mama group, and we're focusing on being intentional for 20 minutes. And we have given the resources to have do 20-minute programs, and that's all you do. And she comes to me and she goes, Jerica, this high impact, this HIIT program is just too terrible for my knees. And I said, okay, let's do a no impact program. Let's do a no impact program. Let's follow this nutrition. She found a nutrition that kind of aligns with her, and we fit it to her needs specifically. But that may not be what everybody else in the group is doing. That may not be what I'm doing, but we want to make sure that it fits everybody for exactly where they're at. We want to meet people where they're at, whether that's in their fitness, nutrition, spiritually, emotionally, etc. Okay. We want to provide accountability and motivation and challenge groups via their favorite platform. So I have 4 platforms that I use to help encourage all of my clients. So like when you join me, you get access to all of those. You don't have to recreate the wheel. We have what we call BOD app, which is just a thread where you can post your nutrition, you can track your food. It's kind of like my MyFitnessPal app, but in body form, where you can access your workouts, your nutrition, recipes, and all your tracking. So it's a place there. We have message threads for every monthly group that we host that is very specific, very intentional. And then we have a general message thread for all of our clients who maybe don't want to be in that month specific group, but just want to post for accountability. We things that we do for motivation. This morning, I'll pick on Ashton again. She was like, I don't have the motivation to get up. And so I did a challenge today. I did a challenge of like, okay, everybody, you get in a drawing for a $15 gift card or Venmo. All you have to do is post your nutrition, post a podcast, post those things that are going to help you get those results that you're working for. And I'm telling you, that message thread blew up, right? Because the goal is to help inspire and encourage others to continue to move forward. Okay. Also, the life of a coach is gaining flexibility by creating your own home business schedule from anywhere. So there's different ways that you can do that. You can do it in pockets of your day. You do 15 minutes here because you got a 15-minute break and you're hiding from your kids on the toilet. So you get to text them. Maybe you use your lunch and you get to ask and invite and encourage and post. Maybe you spend what we call a business hour and you just get it all done in an hour of the day, right? What we do is we create platforms for you that fit and work in your life, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a working mom, whatever that is, right? And the bonus is getting in the best shape of your life while helping others. And I want to make this something that's super powerful. Body has changed kind of the direction instead of Beachbody, because the best shape does not have to mean size. It does not have to be waist size. It does not have to be the scale, but what's the best shape for you? What is mentally, emotionally, physically the best shape for you? And how do you continue to improve and move forward? All right. We've kind of gone through this already again, but a day in a life is your journey first. So what that might look like and what that kind of looks like for me is when I post my journey, I am posting when I get up in the morning. I post morning motivation. I post when I get to my job and my work. And I'm not spending hours on social media. It may seem like that, but it's like snippets of my day where I talk quickly and I move on to show how I'm posting my food, posting my workout, posting my kids, posting maybe a Bible study or something that I'm reading, or even maybe something that I'm struggling with, right? Our goal is by doing that, we're sharing and inspiring others to be able to see that there's a positivity in kind of like this world is pretty dark. And so sharing and inspiring others to continue to keep moving forward and never giving up on themselves, right? Spread the word and help others get started and get results. So by sharing your journey, by posting it, inspiring others, we want to also do it where we are inviting others and getting them the same results that we are working to get every single day. And how we do that is following our vital behaviors. So we have 4 vital behaviors, but the number one things that we do to track those vital behaviors is what we call our business activity tracker, or BAT. And you will see on every single tracker that you will ever see is the first part is always taking care of yourself and being proof of the product. Always filling your cup first. You guys don't understand how important it is for you to make time to fill your cup, make time to love on yourself, make time to put yourself first, especially as mamas on here, which a majority of you are. we sometimes put ourselves in the back burner of our kids and our spouses in our house, but it's an opportunity to make sure and do a checkbox of how to move yourself forward, right? And how to invest in you. The second one you're going to see are business essential or income producing activities, whether that's connecting, inviting, sharing, posting. And we'll walk you through that. I know that's probably the most uncomfortable part, but that really is the way that we help you make money and help you bring income into your home. You know, we always ask, what would you do with an extra $100? What would you do with an extra $500? What would you do with an extra $1,000? Well, these are the items and the tasks that you'll do to help you get there. And that looks different for everybody. Like I said earlier, there's no sales quota. So you got to push, you got to choose how hard you want to work, and you got to choose what that looks like. And maybe Thursday, you're having a bad day, kids are all sick, you're not able to get all the things done, you were off on social media. So Friday, you put in the work. Maybe Saturday is your day off. It's super important to take business days off. I don't usually do that, but Friday nights are usually my day off, and Saturday evenings too. And so I take time away from this business to just invest in my family and to make sure that they're getting a priority. So some of those tasks, if I don't do them, I'm okay. I'll just make sure that I do them on the days that I've set up to do this business. And then the next part is social media, how you can post about it, right? We want to make sure that you're not just posting about body and Beachbody, that your social media looks like you, right? Brings people, makes you different. So these are a little bit older photos, you guys. These are from when we first started, but I don't know if you know this, but I don't really see a lot of I'm Beachbody, I'm Body, I'm this fitness influencer. No, we want you to really share who you are, share your life, your family. I mean, you see all of us with our kids, you see pregnant mamas on here, you see fashion, fitness, products, inspiration, and just you being you. And that's what we want to show and share, right? You truly being authentic to you. So if you're an introvert and what do they call it? A cringy mom. And so you do all holistic products, no chemicals in your products. Like, we want to see that. If your husband, mine, is a coach and you're out in the soccer fields or you have kids in sports, we want to see that. We want to also see your results and your, before and after pictures. We want to see you being you. And a big thing about being on my team is I really want you to be authentic to yourself and who you are. I don't want you to be a Jerica. I don't want me to be an Ashton or a Kelsey or a Taylor. I want you to be exactly who you are and authentic to yourself. So if you are struggling and you share that, I'm going to support you because that's your true feelings. If you are trying to navigate this next season of life and you're helping, and these are the tools and access and things that you're doing to get there, I want you to share that. I want you to share who you are, your friends, your family. You go into a bachelorette party, if that's you, you're being, my mom is a coach as well. She's not on here, but like loving on her grandkids. I want you to share that. Right. So what our team provides, we provide weekly calls. So we do some on Sunday, and then our upline provides weekly calls as well. Content from the top 10 coaches in the business. It's called the Slay Squad. We do one-on-one training. So your coach who's on here who invited you, or if it's me, we will do one-on-one call opportunities to advance your business, to ask questions, to see how you're doing, not just in this business, but see how you're doing and how your heart is, how your mind is. Maybe it's time, maybe you're doing schooling and I have a couple coaches who are going through nursing school, who are finishing their bachelor's, who are going through law school. Maybe it's just time where they're in a hard season and you've got to just invest and make sure that they're taking care of themselves first. And maybe coaching is not exactly what they need at this time, right? We have group Facebook messaging pod chats. We have text message pod chats. You're going to be as involved as you want. The more involved you are, the better this business is going to be for you. Right. We have new coach mentorship and bod groups. We've actually transitioned this to a 28-day mentorship. Sometimes the mentorships are overwhelming with a lot of information. So Body broke it down, and then our upline broke it down, and we host a 28-day action plan where you go step by step every single day. You just learn snippets, 5 minutes here and there, maybe 20 minutes here and there, maybe 10 minutes. Maybe it's just checking off a box, but It is a quick 28-day step on you learning products, you learning how to invite, you learning how to connect and support people, you learning how to help and serve people. Endless amount of social media training. There is so much there. And then you get access to what we call our Google Drive. So it is our hub for all things. Back from when our coach started 13 years ago, you have access to everything. You have access to email templates. You have access to social media stories, all of the things. We have them for you. You do not have to recreate the wheel, which is really cool. Right? So with all of that being said, why join us, right? We are the top fitness and wellness company with successful track record. We actually just came out last year at the end of the year. We were the fitness app of the year worldwide. So that was huge, right? Programs are always in demand and need to help you get fit in your direction. And we have beginners only. We have mindset programs, anything that really caters to you and who you are. We have that, right? We're continuously updating their product line with new programs. So I'm going to tell a fun story. When I started this journey back in 2017, I started as what we called a discount coach. Basically, I just did this for just for the product at a discounted rate. And I started with 80-Day Obsession, one of the hardest programs I've ever done. And I remember before Shakeology changed their recipes. I was in the car, my husband and I were like, oh, I got this vanilla shake, and I poured some water and ice in it, and I was shaking it, I was drinking it, and I was gagging. Okay, this is true story. And my husband said, you better figure out how to drink that $100 shake, because you just spent a lot of money on that, and you're just gonna figure out how to figure it out. Well, they ended up changing the recipe because they're always growing and learning, and it was whey, and now they have vegan options, and they changed the product line. And now my husband and I drink that daily. I mean, I can pull it up. I brought my to-go packs here. I can drink it with water just fine. And it's no longer a acquired taste because our company wants to help create things that people enjoy, not choke down or not be disgusting, right? And I remember that. And so I always talk about that as we are always developing and growing and moving forward, right? Another thing is there's no pressure to make sales or increase in rank. You get to run your business how you want. If you want to push and you want to go, we're going to support you and we're going to get you to the next level. If you're somebody who's just in a season of life, we recently adopted my son. I took kind of like a 4-month sabbatical where I just loved on the clients that I had. And I really wasn't really pushing my business because I was giving my time through our adoption process. And so there was no guilt, no shame. You get to just run your business how you want. Online and local trainings to help you grow your business. We do things in every state and do events in every state where super trainers come together, where we learn about new programs. We do things quarterly, and you can also earn trips in local events. We don't have to stock products. Everything is shipped to you from our distribution centers. We don't have to host parties. We don't have to cold call. You can cold message if that's what you want. I don't really teach my team to do that, but if that's what your style is, I know plenty of successful coaches who are comfortable with doing that. We have fun online live workouts and coach contests. So Danielle and I had a coach contest this week, and we were just pushing and being competitive and sending text messages side by side. Every Saturday, I host a workout for clients and coaches for all of us to get to hang out. We have roughly 10 to 15 women who get on there. We also have what we call a morning sweat pad or morning workouts that we do together. We host evening ones as well. And then also another thing is you can even just sign up for the discount. So maybe you are somebody who wants the discount and loves the product, and you're posting it, and people are asking, what is that? What are you doing? What are you getting? And you're like, and you're not really trying to build a team. You're just trying to get it. And people are like, okay, I want what you have. How do I get that? We give you, we call it an ambassador program. We give you access to be able to share that product, share what you're sharing, and make income, but maybe you're just not building a team, right? So you can sign up with a discount and just only invest in yourself. Maybe only just give people the discounts and make some side income randomly, or you can truly grow your business, right? So how do you make money and compensation and perks? So we have a 20% discount on your favorite products and programs. Right now, we have a steal of a deal where it's $40 off to join us right now. And then you get a free bucket of what I call go-go juice, but it is just magic in a cup. It gives you energy. It's our pre-workout, and I'm obsessed. You can earn 20 to 40% commission on any sales from our provided website. We have team cycle bonuses that is paid weekly. We have group team volume bonus, which is monthly. So as you continue to build your team, we just changed the compensation plan in January. As you continue to build your team and your team builds with you and under you and to the side of you, you get the percentage of that growth. And that's something new that they've added. So every month you get a lump sum of you growing your business and helping others. You get a qualifications for free customer leads. So as you grow your business, sometimes you just get free people who've signed up with Body or Beachbody. They sign up, they didn't sign up with the coach, they went online, got the steal a deal, and then you get those clients, which is really cool. So you get to help navigate and help people that you might not even know, but who wanted this for themselves. You get free training, support, resources to be successful. You get access to ready-made tools and systems for ease. Again, I provide all of that. Our upline provides that as well. You get access to sneak peeks and new product and programs. So if you guys don't know, there is a Success Club trip that people are at right now in Punta Cana, and they have 2 rounds, and we just found out about 2 new incentive programs that are going to be dropping soon for you to earn. We found out about the new summer program that's 20 minutes long that has no equipment required. So you get to learn sneak peeks as a coach, and you get to start sharing those with your clients. You get 1 pre-made business website ready to go. You get to create it, download your own photos, and share your story and journey so you can help others. And then you can cancel at any time, no fees, no penalties. If this does not make sense for you, if this is not something that is on your heart or you want to move forward with, there's no shame in that, right? Sometimes, again, it's a season of life. Of course, we would kill for you to stay, and we would love to support you. We're going to support you regardless of whether you leave or you go. We just want to make sure that if that's where your heart is led, there's no fees or penalties for that. And don't forget, this is my favorite thing, trips and vacations. This photo is one of the 4th retreats that I've earned. This is the Diamond Retreat. We got professional photos. We went to South Carolina. We got to be on a beach at a lake house. We just got individual personal development from top 10, from elite coaches that were in the top 10. We got to fellowship, pray over each other, learn how to build and build some of these relationships, and we get to have fun. I'm actually hosting my first retreat in April. It's going to be a little bit more condensed size than this group right here. These diamond retreats that you earn are 20 to 30 women all over the US. We even had somebody from Canada that was on here who came and just invested in just a group of women of all ages coming together, no matter where you're at, and you get to earn those and those opportunities. So if you're willing to put in the work daily and setting big goals, there's absolutely nothing you can't do. And so we want to create the safe space for that. I'm so excited to see you in April. So there's just ways for you to do that. And I'm excited to help you get there, right? So what now? Next steps. Okay. Coach Startup is only $39.95 and can be waived if you purchase your own program challenge pack, which we call to help you start your business and results. We call it a challenge pack or a total solution pack. If you bought one recently and you've like started in February and it's been within 30 days, you actually get reimbursed for that and get to start running your business right away. There is a $16.95 month website and coach office fee and can be waived for military members. So I want you to be mindful of that. It also helps you get that discount, that 20% discount off. You immediately enjoy your 20% discount plus 30 days money back guarantee. And you get instantly started in our new coach mentorship, which actually starts March 18th to get you in there. Okay. So what now? The goal is for you to ask for more info, to learn and grow and see what we do. And this is your opportunity to, what I said earlier, is to ask me whatever questions that you might have. Ask me nutrition questions, fitness questions, coaching opportunity questions, whatever that may be. Feel free to unmic yourself, put it in the chat, whatever you're comfortable with. But I want to be able to answer any questions that you may have about this business. So feel free. I don't know if you guys took notes or not. Any questions? I hope I answered them all. Obviously, there's more and there's more resources, but this is your opportunity to ask. Yeah, Vanessa?
Well, I'm pregnant, so I just found out. And so, do you have, I'm obviously in a different direction, but you mentioned different categories, different types
Yep.
of groups, or um, one like pregnant friendly, I guess.
Yes. So we have pre and postnatal workouts. We have 3 programs that fitness programs. We have 2 nutrition programs that guide you through that. We have one specific on food aversion during every phase. So we have that. We also make sure that you're in the correct nutrition category of calorie bracket, because what we don't want you is in a deficit, right? And obviously we want to make sure that you speak with your doctor and let them know what you're doing first, right? We want to make sure that we use them as a reference, let them know kind of what you're doing. I've never heard of our products being unsafe during pregnancy. I know a lot of women who do our products while pregnant. I actually have a coach. She is on her 4th baby, about to pop any day now, 39 weeks. She's going to speak on our retreat. And she's done Shakeology and Energized through her entire pregnancy, and coffee. Coffee's one thing she's not willing to give up. And so there are resources for you specifically as you go through pregnancy, pre and post, things that help with your pelvic floor and directions for that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Any other questions? That was a good one.
Oh, okay. I see Danielle just answered, so.
Oh. Okay, she did pre and post with Phoenix.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I do have a random question. What is like the network marketing aspect of it? Can we do funnels and things like that? Because I know it's an MLM and there's kind of the Better Business Bureau rules on things. So I'm just a little curious on that. I've been a network marketer for years, so I want to know, like, what lead magnets do we offer? Do we have like funnels? Do we have anything that kind of is better for promoting?
I've never heard of it called funnels before, but there's different ways that you can obviously promote your business, right? You can share it on platforms that maybe are mom groups, etc. Like, we don't have any rules on where you can share and post. The only thing that they really limit on how you share is just making sure that you're not saying expert or certain things that, like, you're saying that, like, this helped me, you will lose 40 pounds if you do this program. Like, we just can't say that because that's not how everybody's body works or everybody's goal. So we don't want to put things as matter of fact if that's just maybe your own experience. So those are the only regulations when it comes to that. Does that answer your question?
Yes. And funnels is kind of just like where you start something off with a lead magnet, it brings somebody in with a freebie, and then you go on to express your story in the middle. And then at the end, it takes them to the website. So a funnel is used in marketing to squeeze your client or customer into doing something that you want them to do. I have a lot of degrees in marketing. So sorry, when people don't know about funnels, I'm like, I have to tell you, because it's the best thing for people who do these type of things, because then it sets you up completely all in one area, and it squeezes emails out of people, and then it squeezes so much, and it makes your whole marketing go through the roof. So I figure if you do,
yeah. So, okay, now that you explain that, yeah. So we do have things that we try to, tools and things that we have in place that will help you lead that in the direction that you want to go. But obviously we want to make sure that's personalized to you, because that might not be the direction that everybody wants to use. So, we do like freebies. We do, you as a person can send samples. We do free access to certain things. The company's always trying to create resources for us to bring in more clients. And again, it is at however you want to utilize that, whether that's your social media, messaging threads, etc., emails. You have access to that, what we call your back office, your coaching office. So ways that you can funnel through that. as well. Email compilation where you can send out mass communication and stuff like that.
Awesome. Good. I was just going to ask on that if there was like email autoresponders or anything like that, or if I should just utilize my own, because I was in MLLs a long time ago, and sometimes there was a little bit of rules from the Better Bureau. They'd get a little bit gripey and tell you things like, you can't do that with an MLM. That's not allowed. And I'm like, okay. So I thought I'd check. It's been a long time, so I thought I'd check.
Yeah. Yep. So I use my own email communication, and you can pull Excel spreadsheets. You can pull all of that data off of your back office and either create your own and send that, or you can use the what the company provides for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry. I know, random question.
Nope, that was a good question. Thank you for explaining it in a way I was like, okay, yeah, we do have those.
No worry. I'm good at that. I ask random shit and I'm like, oh yeah, never mind. Here, I'll explain it better. All right. Thank you. I don't have any more. You're good.
Okay. Anybody else? I can't hear you, Vanessa. I think you're still on mute.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess a question about the product is I'm noticing, well, on a lot of my social media, friends and stuff that I have are there's a trend of really, really skinny girls who are looking to get thicker or fit. And I'm seeing different friends post like, I see all this weight loss product, but is there a product to help, and I always see like the same one, like the thick shake or whatever. But there is a niche right now for girls who are looking to gain weight, I guess. Is this something that could be pushed towards that group of people as well, wanting to fill out?
Yep.
Okay.
So we do have quite a few girls in our downline who've had eating disorders and who the goal is for them to gain weight, right? And so every nutrition plan that we have, okay, I want to tell you, we are a whole foods approach company. Okay. So we want to make sure that your nutrition is coming from a grocery store. Now, we want you to use our supplements. And we want you to share that. And we want you to be proof of the product, but our supplements aren't necessarily, you can use them for weight loss, but you can also use them for weight gain. And each nutrition group has a weight loss and maintain a weight gain and a muscle building. So there's different ways that you can, it's not just a weight loss. It's not just a get skinny group or program. My very first summit experience, we went into this meet and greet, and they did this really special thing of like, who lost the most weight? And they had people come across the stage and they talked about how much weight they've lost. I mean, one person lost 130 pounds. It was really cool. And then they said they did who gained weight. And some people got to share their eating disorder stories and how they use this as a platform to find healthy ways to fuel their body, right? And create a better relationship with food. So we want to make sure that this is not an all-inclusive weight loss group, that we are going to meet you where your needs are, group and company.
Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to know if the products, so that's good to know.
And our shakes, we also have a vegan and we have a whey. So normally when you see muscle building or you see growth, we include the whey. Like that's the direction we're to provide that for them as well. Yeah, that's a great question. Anybody else? Other one? Anything that you might have heard or things I can help debunk? This is something I love. I'm really passionate about it. And again, if I don't have the answers, I'm willing to go and find them for you. So, and what's really cool is we have access to our upline. So they're willing to help right away.
I have a random question. Some people are talking about bloating and like constipation and issues with Shakeology's old shakes.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
No. Which is really cool. Because we've gone that vegan direction. Most of your bloating and your discomfort, one normally comes from, and again, I'm not an expert, normally comes from not fueling your body enough, not fueling your body with the correct nutrients that you need, right? And how are you utilizing the supplements, and what are you putting in your body? Because I can eat healthy, but I'm going to tell you, I love broccoli, but broccoli hurts my stomach, and it's going to make me bloat, and it's going to make me miserable, and it's high in fiber, and it makes me uncomfortable. And so this is your opportunity for you to help learn who. Hi, Chloe. This is your opportunity to help learn your body and what fuels it. We have a specific program that's called Gut Protocol, and it's about going dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, limited, no alcohol, limited caffeine, really limiting and getting away from the products that cause you to bloat, to have digestive issues, that cause discomfort in your gut, that may cause acne. It's completely catered to that. And then it also allows you to slowly add those things back in to see which of those items are causing you those discomfort. It has like a slow release. So you wouldn't just add all those things back in. You would slowly add dairy first and see how your body reacts to dairy. So you go 3 days with adding dairy. And if your body reacts, then you take a 3-day step back and you don't eat dairy and you go back to eating. And then you add gluten and you see if gluten is the thing that triggers you. And if it doesn't, great, you continue to add gluten. Then you add all the soy and all those things, and it has a plan to get those things back into your diet if that's what you want. But making sure you're eliminating just kind of what may cause that. My mom and I did it. She's a diabetic. Her A1C numbers went down significantly. Her bloat, like I will share those before and after pictures all the time. We're actually doing a gut protocol group starting on Monday. So, yeah, we kind of cater to that now.
Kind of going off with what Jesse asked. I remember, hey, please don't. Sorry. She asked me if there was any caffeine in the Shakeology. Is that, I didn't see it on the.
There's not.
Okay.
No. And the caffeine in Energize is a green based caffeine. So it's very limited. And when you learn about Energize, they talk about the amount of caffeine they put into it. So that doesn't give you the jittery. It doesn't give you the crash. It is the right amount of caffeine that they use. We don't do artificial flavoring. We don't do preservatives. We don't do coloring, food dyes. It's all colored by natural resources like beetroot and yeah.
Good to go off of Court's thing. Yeah, people had said online that they had it, and I was a little confused because some parts said it didn't. I have POTS and panic disorder, so caffeine of any sort will raise my heart rate, and then I have to go see my doctor.
So we have a coach. Her name is Brittany. She's in Kearney, Nebraska, and she has POTS. And she does our vegan Shakeology. Yeah, and so she has no problem with that. And she also has to monitor. She has the bike, which helps her. So her heart rate, managing her heart rate, and checking that when she does her workouts to make sure that she's not getting exhaustion, passes out, and those things. Yeah, I learned about POTS this last year from her. So I'm like, I know I have talked about POTS. She shares her POTS journey, and it's actually really incredible what she has to go through. So it's yeah. So definitely finding programs and also knowing your body when you need to maybe do yoga or things to kind of remove yourself from like the high impact intensity items. Yep. Any other questions? These are good questions.
Another random one. I know I keep asking so many. I'm sorry. A friend of mine was asking me the other day about a pelvic floor workout, and then I heard you talking to I think it's Vanessa about it, and I wanted to ask if we offer that or if that's like something we don't.
So it is not specific to pelvic floor. It's not like, I know that they are working on creating things like that and kind of trying to help navigate that, because that is what women are looking for, pelvic floor, lower abdomen workouts to strengthen that. So I know that that is in talk, but we had our pre and postnatal workouts that I was talking about are all designed for pelvic floor work, are all designed for that lower abdomen. Our XB Sweat and Sculpt, that is designed for pelvic floor work, for strengthening and trying to make labor easier and things like that. So those are going to help after, whether you're pregnant or not. Yeah. What else? Anything else? Okay. Well, if there's I do too. I can't do any caffeine and energize is okay for me. Cool. Courtney, I did not know you had pots as well. But yeah, so this is pretty, yeah. So and our caffeine, we are really careful about that. So another thing we have is ashwagandha root, which is helping with like depression and anxiety and things like that. So stress. So that is in our products too. Like they're very particular on coming from a holistic mindset and approach. Whole foods, all natural ingredients. You'll notice our product has expiration dates, so it will expire. Like you can't just keep it forever. And if you go into a Walmart or if you go into a GMC, you're gonna find protein shakes that don't have any dates on it. That should be concerning to you. Being mindful of that, right? So making sure what you do choose off the things, reading labels, that's important. That's important to us as well. And when you watch the nutrition programs and the trainers, they'll talk about looking for items of certain ingredients, what sugars or preservative sugars that are going to be, what words to look for on the back of labels. Like they educate you through every nutrition program, every fitness program of what to be mindful of. Again, they're the professionals, the experts. So obviously I've read some of that. I've done watched the videos. I've written down a lot of notes so I can tell you those things, but I've gotten all of that from doing the programs and watching those things. Okay. Well, I will let that be it all. I'm just going to encourage you to partner with your coach, whoever invited you. If next steps are like pulling the trigger and one is saying yes, would love to help you kind of navigate that, what that looks like. We have, I hope that the coach who added you is talking to you about this retreat that we have coming up in April that we would love for you to attend. Even if you can't make it, help you earn it, get the goodie bags, being a part of the Zoom calls, whether you're not able to attend, so that you can get those trainings too that are going to be provided at the retreat. So you have access to that. But we want to, if that's something that you're wanting to work towards, like I said, they're doing a couple of new really cool incentives that they're pushing for you to earn to be able to travel that haven't launched yet. They're keeping it a secret, but that'll be coming out soon. This is a great opportunity to partner with your coach and ask a couple more questions. And if they don't know, they can reach out to me or we'll navigate that for you. And the swag. Daniel's like, and the swag. I have shared snippets of the swag, what you get with us. I do fun incentives for every single month you hit goals. My goal is to help move you forward in this business, help my coaches move forward and get you the results that you want, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that. So, but again, if you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. And I just want to thank you all for attending tonight. So thank you so much. And again, I will stop recording.